Let's look at other pages we can get. An unexpected proposal. Turn down work contract. Turn down a work contract for the government. Goldfish refused at first, then took the contract after all, only to then breach it. Odd. Okay, Goldfish. Date of birth. His address. Abrams' address. Well done. I'll request a team for investigation immediately. Somehow I doubt he's around. Continue your work. I'll notify you when the team has reported back to me. Suffer from inoperable cancer. Oh, cancer. Suffering from inoperable terminal cancer with an average life expectancy of 6 to 12 months. That is so harsh, but it does mean this man has nothing to lose. Okay, that's all there is there. Let's go to listener. To this chat with Harrison O'Donnell. Hello, wise ass, and one there. Ah, so you found your way here, Harrison. Digging through your TL was a pain in the ass. Why didn't you just tell me you wanted to chat? When you told me what happened to Nina, I went straight on to research. I got the impression that the gov was up to no good. Great work, Captain Obvious. I did find something you won't like a bit. Orwell. That's a good question. Oh no, we did everything to keep it outside of the nation until we were ready for the revelation, and now it's unfortunate people have become aware of it ahead of time. We must tread carefully right now. They will not speak so openly any longer, I fear. Okay, is aware of Orwell. What is Orwell? That's a good question. Seems it's a system that can put everything on the web under surveillance. What exactly do you mean by everything? Everything as in this very convo. Every call, webpage, maybe PCs, whatever. You're bullshitting me. I'm not, man. I'm not. I wish I was. Let's assume for a sec you're right. How do they pull this off? Storage alone is one thing, but actively going through all of it, they outsource surveillance to people outside the nation. Like our character. Those people are supposed to collect pieces of data from websites, all kinds of communication and whatnot, and send it to Orwell mainframe. It's safe to assume that nothing's safe anymore. How come we never heard of it? Even more importantly, how come you have? I have very good connections to some hackers outside the nation. They knew a real hacker network. How unfortunately we can't go after people outside the nation. They knew a thing or two about secret recruiting for this shit without letting people in the nation know. Don't know how exactly they pulled that off, but they do, and that also explains what happened to Nina, I guess. That's so fucking crazy. Do they have no decency, no fucking respect for privacy, and for Nina? Hell, this is everything we fought against, Harrison. Don't. You need to wash your tongue. I do not need to fucking wash my tongue. Okay. Please chill, man, or we will regret it. Oh, I will never chill again. Until this madness stops. I already got an idea. Tailor-made for you. Man, if you discuss things like that, you'll get us both locked up. Let's meet somewhere then. Yeah, and say the word, and they will be there too. There must be something we can do to talk without the possibility of somebody snooping around. We can't stand around doing nothing. Well, there's one thing. It's a bit risky. Are you using my chat tool right now as well, aren't you? Well, if I want to live my life in a cage, I'd go live in a fucking zoo. The system needs to be shut down. Yeah, it's abominable, but yeah, I am. This tool has a built-in cipher. It's a custom encryption algorithm written by me. Easy to break, but off record, and that's what we need. They probably cannot break this now right away. Gives us a couple of messages probably. What are you waiting for? Go for it. Okay, I'll activate it now. Just remember to write quickly. And keep your fingers crossed this will work at all. Oh, dang. Now I can't read what they're saying. I'm getting reports of an unknown cryptography here. Don't worry, Orwell should be able to break the encryption in mere seconds. It could work. I will need some time to localize the entry point and then I'll only have seconds. One thing, what will you do with what I find there? Start a war on the government. Militantly opposes the government has declared war towards it. Man, I didn't know you talking about war and shit gives me the chills. If it's war he wants, well, we shall have one. We will have Mr. Dawn arrested before long. I can at least be certain of that. You told me you don't have any love for the government. You were already part of thought. I prove it. You chance to do something with relevance to it instead of hacking people's site for fun. Oh well, okay, fine. Time to get to work. Don't forget to send me your stuff. O'Donnell out. National Beholder just published. Oh, best see for yourself. Alright. Is this group responsible for the Bantam bombings? I imagine you're looking my way up now, aren't you? I have absolutely no idea who leaked this info, certainly not me. Only very few people can access the data on our backend. This doesn't exactly aid in our investigation, quite the opposite probably. We need to hurry. Bantam bombing perpetrator Nina M. apparently was a member of an activist group called Thought. Are they involved in the incidents? The group Thought runs a blog in which most articles are lawful for the public. It has been used for planning assaults. It seems that the Bantam bombs perpetrator yesterday identified as Nina M. might not have been working alone. Information leaked to us from a reliable source implies she belonged to a Bantam-based group called Thought. The self-proclaimed activist groups seem to be behind a number of violent demonstrations that have been held around Bantam. One of the articles on their mostly logged up blog also quotes from Thoughts are free. The lyrics occurring in the letter spread prior to the bombings. If and how the group is indeed also involved in the bombings is left to speculation for the moment. We have already requested the administrators of the blog for an official statement, but have yet to receive any form of response. And now there's a bunch of comments on their latest posts. An email, and he's now unemployed. Ouch, a side effect of the probably. I wonder what else got out to the TNB, and most of all, who did this? Who indeed? There's his messaging. There's more comments now. Hey. Seems the government just fired the first shots our way. Seems so. I thought they might take longer to trace it all back to Thought. I didn't expect that the TNB would openly write about it. Those TNB fuckers fired me. They did so quickly. Wow, they must really love you. Now there's another thing. Cass has been arrested for her lawyer told me. What the fuck? Just as I thought it couldn't get worse. Yep, but it was about new events in the officer injury, not these bombings. Look, like some ugliness is heading our way from all sides at once. Think the police will follow this lead too? Of course, it's just a matter of time. Harrison, I'm scared. Yeah. Don't be. Did your hacker say something? Oh, that. This guy is crazy, completely nuts. I don't know why I ever thought of asking him. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, damn. What about this lawyer you talked to? Seems like you will have use for him soon. Joseph says he's busy trying to get Cassandra out. That son of a bitch, understandably so. What would you do if whatever her name was arrested, huh? What would you do if I was? Yeah, I get it. No need to lecture me, Jules. But Joseph did say he might give us advice if he finds anything. Yeah, of course he will, right after he sends us his invoice. You're not fair. We gotta face it, we're on our own in this. Wait a sec. Hello, Juliet. Oh, hi again. I just had a look at the news. Huh? He did just text me. Give me a sec. Okay. Yeah, it's exactly what we feared. It's looking pretty harsh, yes, but I made an interesting discovery that we need to have a word about. I need to talk to you and your colleague, Harrison. Yes, I was just chatting to him. I can set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you. That would be great. Give me a moment. He did just text me. Give me a sec. He wants to talk. I'll set up a conference call. Wait. Nina mentioned the cops were wiretapping her calls. Said it yourself. Why not chat? I think a call is much more appropriate for legal counsel. Raises less eyebrows and chats might be logged just as easily. We're just the average couple seeking advice, right? Couple, we need to do this. Don't speak too openly. Don't mention wiretaps, okay? I don't like this, but alright. Alright, where's the call? There it is. Hello, hey. Hey, Joseph, seems this is working. Hello, Harrison, I presume? Yeah, and you're the law guy. Right, the law guy. Call me Joseph. Alright, Joseph, I just read about your group on the TNB. I guess this isn't exactly brighting things up for you. You could say that. So Jules here has big faith in your skills. Joseph, care to elaborate on what you found out? Yes, okay, so you all know the safety bill. Yes. Yeah. All in all, it's an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily and to pry on their lives if necessary. No, they use it as a sore excuse for spying on people all the time to intimidate them. Yes, I understand. What's particularly dangerous about it for you is that individuals might be prosecuted by mere indication of threats to the nation. In specific situations, it would be more than enough to point at a word you said in a rage to consider you dangerous. That's enough to hold you for some time. But what's even more problematic for you is the so-called transitivity of indication. The what? They all form a group, an activist group. This links you with one another. Now, if there is sufficient indication that, say, Abraham created thought to commit crimes or even acts of terrorism, well, they have grounds to arrest you all. But we didn't do anything. How is this just... This is so freaking outrageous. They'll twist and turn so-called evidence until they get what they need. We will need to be very, very careful from now on. We can do something about this, right? We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created this group to be peaceful. Prove it beyond any doubt. This is why I need to ask you about Abraham, to find out his original intentions. Well, ask away. The two of us were friends for a while, but I never got the feeling he told me a lot about what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. Indeed, that's why he was like, except when he was around Todd. How was Todd formed? He found out about me by discovering my blog. He said he wanted to start a debate club. I said fine, we could have a couple of day meetings. Nothing much happened. A debate club then? That would be good. That would be good. That could hardly be regarded as a terror cell, yeah. But Abe was obsessed with getting his message out, make people aware of what the government was doing. And we know why, don't we? He wanted to get out of that contract because of his illness, but the government didn't let him. Okay, that could be misinterpreted. What about the protest? We went with Nina's plan for the circle mall turned out to be a catastrophe. And Julian, at what point did you join thought? During my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take his course. Then Jules took over with planning for the other two protests. Mr. Goldfeld seemed quite the charmer. Look at all the people gathered around him. Okay, so this confirms our findings from 2 days ago. Miss Carrington is indeed important thought. So would you say Abraham intended violence and outrage? No, Abe hated violence. He wanted us to stay peaceful at all times. That is positive, so it was an individual planning this. Did someone in particular incite this? False intention and bad planning caused this. You, Nina, me, each and every one of us is guilty of deviating from Abe's intention in their own way. Let me show me the conflict. It was Nina. Jules, you don't know what you're talking about. It was Nina. She neglected Abe's wishes. Costume from Abraham Goldfield's wishes. Deviated from Abraham Goldfield's wishes. Has nobody is innocent here. Not mean that you nobody. I fear this isn't going anywhere. To make sure you won't be prosecuted as a whole group, I need to speak to Abraham. He's gone. We don't know where, and we don't know how to reach him. Oh, will you please excuse me for a second? Someone's very impatiently knocking on my office door on a Sunday. What? I just received a report that Mr. Langley has been taken into custody. Well done. Who visits a lawyer on a Sunday? Right. Bob probably hasn't got any idea what to do and need an excuse to get out. Let's have a little patience at least. How long can it take someone to get to the door? Open it to tell Peeps to shove off and get back. Maybe you're right. He's not coming back. Great. So now, no help from anybody. Of course, I'm right. So what now? Suggested Harrison Donald to meet in a place of importance to them. I suggest we meet somewhere in town and come up with a good plan. What about the old meeting place? Somewhere important to them, huh? Shame they didn't say. But arresting either of them is out of the question at this time anyway. We don't have enough evidence against them. I'm not sure if I'm willing to believe that this is really contradictory to what Abraham Goldfield wanted. If so, why didn't he do anything about it? You mean that place? Yeah, of course. I just need to do something first. Don't let me wait too long, okay? Yes, yeah, see you there. Alright. Now let's go. How to start repairing my notebook. Okay, so we got her UID. I hate to let go of an idea determined. And that's all we have here for now, so let's go over to her desktop. Let's look at the trash. Okay, nothing there. Uh-oh. Orwell has lost connection to the main server. But, now what? Do I do? The connection to the main server has been reestablished. Okay. Why isn't this working? Do you receive my messages? There we go. I just had a strange kind of connection problem. It was like the mainframe had vanished. Still got some data lost between the servers and here. Seems it's also slowing down. No. It seems it's all slowly going back to normal again. We had a joker who thought he could intrude our database. InfoSec says they have averted the attack, huh? Alright. Let's go to her browsing history. Family engraved in Germany. Okay, let's put that in. Reversing Rosentech in 2017. Requested information about project called Demiurge. Demiurge, I feel like I've heard that name before. I don't mention, and I don't mean from Greek mythology. Okay, now let's go back. Missing person worldwide. Gunter Ahrens. How could I possibly miss this? I'm such an idiot. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very few people do so. That is what Mr. Goldfell's Ahrens must have done. He's missing since 1993. He was reported missing in 1993, the year he immigrated. What did he do? And has a wife and a daughter. That's his family. Did he like leave them behind? Obituaries. He's been dead. You're telling me we have been chasing a dead man all this time. This is downright impossible. I mean, he did write an email to Nina Maternova just yesterday, didn't he? Well, I'm beginning to hate the fact we can only look at points of data without knowing the full story. The truth is in there, but I just don't see it. Damn it! Through all of this, screw Orwell. I need to think. Look at all the facts again. Just watch for a while and let me know if anything happens. Okay? So the report from the team at Abrams' address just came in. It was completely abandoned, no furniture left, nothing, which is no longer a surprise, I guess. Alright. A gift for you. Attacking Orwell will work, but not for long. Okay, that's initiate. Not again, not this way. I got you a gift though. Take a look in your thought web server. I handle with care. This guy was behind the back-end breakdown. I should have known. That's why it was so pathetic. The Orwell Project by Hancock. Oh. Oh boy. Benjamin Costigan. I'm not friends with. Why am I? Where did I come from? I'll grant you to add more if there is any. I want to know. I need to know. Okay. The Orwell Project. With all the new people on our side, proper introductions are in order. Why, hello there. Where did all those people come from? Might it be due to the fact that the fucking biggest newspaper in the goddamn nation just published an article on us? Didn't think they still had an audience that large. The irony is not lost on me. We tried and tried and tried to get our message through. But whatever we did, it was enough to get your attention, and now you show up on our doorstep uninvited, yet still wanting your attention. Welcome in. Bienvenue, welcome. Now that you are here, let's have a small chat, shall we? I've got someone here who's desperately eager to meet you all. This portrait? No. World, meet my good friend Benjamin Costigan. Benjamin, meet the world. On the first sight, Benjamin seems like a fine man, doesn't he? He's 32, so in his best years, lives in a cozy house. Even has a pregnant fiancée named Amy Peters. Never would you guess what a terrible secret he hides. No. See, Benjamin here is a government agent in a project they apparently call Orwell. How's this possible? This cannot be happening. I need to go home now. Never heard of it. No surprise I hadn't either. They don't want us to know, at least not yet. Orwell makes it mind-numbingly easy to spy on all of you, just with a few mouse clicks. Ordinary people recruited from anywhere in the world would, make those mouse clicks seem as if it all were just a game. Then there's a Benjamin. He's the guy who receives your data, has an elaborate look at it, and says, this is the one we'll put in jail. This is the one's life we're gonna fuck up. That's one hell of a job, isn't it? Now you might ask, where did this Hancock fella get this info from? The answer is from the Orwell project itself, because the thing isn't even secure. No, I don't expect you to believe me just like that. I'd like to propose something better. Go ask Benjamin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that you don't know him. No problem. Here's his address. If you would kindly visit him and send him my best regards, that would be much appreciated. We'll take care of the bastard that sit on the other side of this Orwell project, who would dig through all your personal files and grin while they look at your nude photographs. The thought is your friend. We'll get them for you, promise. The thoughts must be free again. I'm cocked. Right, let's log out. We had indication to believe that Abraham Goldfields incited the Bantam bombings. We needed to locate him. The National Beholder has published an article claiming Todd to be behind the Bantam bombings. Todd was perceived by the public with hate after the TNB article. An attack on Orwell mainframe occurred. Gunter Ahrens was friends with Joseph Langley. He was sued by the government about a breach of his working contract for being absent. He suffered from inoperable terminal cancer. He was obsessed with spreading anti-government ideas, which is why he founded the debate club Thought. Apparently, he changed his name from Gunter Ahrens. Abraham Goldfields was the name he picked when immigrating to the nation. He was reported missing in 1993. He was married. He seemingly left his family behind when immigrating to the nation. He died last year, probably due to cancer. We searched his house. It's in a remote area of Farview and seems to be completely abandoned. He handled a famous case against the government in the past. He received a request. This is now Joseph Langley. He received a request to submit information on Gunter Ahrens. He proposed to submit information on Thought, not on Gunter Ahrens. His office is in financial trouble. He was friends with Gunter Ahrens. He defended Gunter Ahrens in a case against the government. We found indication that he might have funded Nina Maternova. Therefore, an arrest has been issued. An arrest has been made. Juliet Carrington. We know she spent all weekend at Rosentech. She took Gunter Ahrens' course after they got to know each other online, and he invited her. She blamed the deviations of Thought's course on Harrison, Nina, and herself. She requested information on a project called The Mirage via her employer, Rosentech. Initiate is a member of Thought. Was placed at Rosentech as an intern. He became aware of Orwell. He attacked the Orwell mainframe. Apparently, he was able to extract personal data. Harrison O'Donnell became aware of Orwell. Has stated his intention to declare war on the government. Lost his job at the National Beholder. Exposed personal information on Benjamin Costigan. Benjamin Costigan identity was compromised. Personal information was exposed. And that wraps up chapter 4. We've unraveled even more of a web surrounding Thought, and the stakes keep climbing. The revelations about Gunter Ahrens have shifted the investigation into uncharted territory. The question now is, how far are we willing to go to get the truth? What's your take on the direction of this is heading? Are we getting closer to the real culprit, or is this just another dead end? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to hear your theories. Next up, we dive into chapter 5, where things are bound to escalate even further. Don't miss it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're first to catch it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Brass Tacks.